Hey guys, welcome back. This video, I feel like it's echoing. My room is completely bare right now because I just moved back home after remodeling. So please excuse the echo if it is echoing. This video is a follow-up video from the Thrifting to Resell $500 challenge video. In that video, I showed you guys my thought process of how I determine what to buy and what not to buy at thrift stores. And this week's video will be about how I list it online, the pictures I take, finding stock photos or model photos, and how I determine what to list the things as, shipping options. I'll also include a little snippet at the end about how I keep track of all of my expenses in the Google Doc that you guys saw in the how I'm making like $1,000 a month. I'm saying a lot of ums. This means I'm nervous. So getting a little rusty, guys. So stick to the end for that. I'll leave the actual spreadsheet of what I use in the description box below with it pre-formatted so that you can do it the way that I do it. But one thing to keep in mind is this is just how I personally thrift to resell using eBay and Poshmark. There's a million other ways you can do it. All it takes is a quick Google search and you will find a list and a plethora of different articles and blog posts of how you can successfully do it yourself, your own way. Before we get started, I want to talk about Gary Vaynerchuk. So he is doing a $20,170 reselling challenge of flipping. I'm gonna throw up like a snippet of his video.
I want you to take your time away from other dumb shit if you're complaining. If you don't complain and you don't want the $20,170, then do you. Play Call of Duty. Watch fucking every bowl game. But if you're complaining and you're struggling and you're hungry and you can't breathe because you want to win like me, well then do this. D-Rock and I were just talking about the questions that are coming in. These are Googleable. Don't ask me. Don't ask Resells, who's crushing it. Google it. Like, it's all there. It's just the work. You want me to answer you in DM form real quick? You could have gotten the answer in 4 seconds if you actually put in the 15 minutes to click 17 different links and read and watch a couple of videos or read an article or two.
He is a guy to watch because I will never be the type to yell at you guys, to make you guys get your shit together and to stop being lazy bums and to do the things you should do. But I think that's really good motivation if this is something that you want to do and to see if you actually have what it takes to do it. And really quickly, before we jump into this video, I just want to introduce myself. If you guys have subscribed to me because of thrifting videos, hello, my name is Rowena. I have a lot of feelings and I love personal development, self-help stuff. I am on a quest to be my best self, and my goal is that by documenting my journey and the things that I go through, the books that I'm reading, the experiences that I'm having, I could in turn help, you know, encourage or bring awareness or inspire you or my peers or just anyone watching these videos to do the same, of just trying to be their best selves. And I thrift on the side to supplement my dreams, as in I thrift so that I could have some sort of passive side income while I'm trying to do this, tackle this monster that will not bring me any income for a while. So this week's video, I went to Wasteland in Los Angeles and I picked up a couple of things that I want for myself. For a long time, I have not bought things for myself because I just resell it online. So I thought I would use these items that I got to show you guys how I would list something online. And because I'm actually not reselling these items, I'll tell you guys how much I actually bought these things for. So it's there. It's in the corner. Yeah, I guess we'll hop on over there and I'll show you guys everything.
6.5 hours later.
Counting all different ideas drifting away. complicated. For a minute thought I couldn't tell how to fall out. It's 20 seconds till the last call. Going hey, I lie down, you know it's easy. I laugh with it all so long, and I'll be anything you ask and more. Going hey, it's not a miracle in me.
Alright, so this is what you guys really came for. How would I list a dress like this online? To start, I will type in a really quick description of what this dress is. It's a blue dress by 411 Lemons, and thankfully it's one of the first couple of images that pops up. I will then find the exact name of this dress, and this one's the Sierra Mini, and save a stock photo. So that is the equivalent of a model photo. And this is also a good way to poke around the internet and Google to see how much this dress retails or retailed for, so that you can have a better understanding of how to price it when you're in eBay. So once you hop into eBay, type in the brand, the name of the dress, the color, the size, which is small, and I like to throw in $270 just to, people know how much it was. And this dress was new with tags, which is crazy awesome. Pop in a couple of photos, and what I do is I tend to, if there's good stock photos, I will just take a picture of the dress that I have with the tag on, just to show people that, hey, I actually have this dress, without actually having to take photos of the dress. Kind of just go in, fill everything out, super straightforward. I just type in new with tags, retails for however much. Please message me if you have any questions, and change it to Arial, because Times New Roman, nobody likes that. So pricing wise, between auction and fixed prices, I generally choose fixed prices, especially for these nicer items, and I add best offers, which basically means users have the ability to submit offers. Overall, eBay does a pretty good job of suggesting what price you should list your items at, but just to be safe, I'm going to do a reverse search on eBay like I showed you guys last time, just to kind of get a feel of what's already on the market and how much people are listing this for, and to see if this specific item is being sold, which is not. Just to double check, I like to click advance and click sold listings, search, to just kind of get a feel of how much this dress has sold for. So as you can see, $89, and if you look around a little more, it's about $100, $125. So if you click into the $89 listing, you'll see that it is a pre-owned dress, which means I can probably list the dress I have with me, which is new with tags, a little bit more than that. So going back into selecting the price, honestly, I'd probably put $150, but because I would prefer this dress to sell quicker, a more realistic price would be $125 and accepting best offers, like I said earlier. So when it comes to shipping, this dress is not £2. Sometimes eBay, when you do select shipping, for me, it's kind of crazy. So I'll usually do select shipping myself, and I'll charge actual cost. I don't offer free shipping, but this can be a conversation for another time. Usually for the weight, I just kind of guesstimate. And if it's under £1, I'll select USPS first class package, because this is less expensive than, let's say, if you choose USPS priority mail. Oopsies. See, so it's like $4 as opposed to between $7 to $12. Another thing to keep in mind, it's always better to overestimate than underestimate, because USPS will return your package if you claimed it is lighter than it actually is. So filling in the remainder of the last section, for handling times, I usually choose 2 days just to give myself some leeway if something comes up. I can't ship something right away, and I do not accept returns. Having sold stuff on eBay for more than 3-4 years now, not accepting returns is totally fine. You will still be able to make sales if you don't accept returns, and you just list it. So something like this can definitely happen. What do you do when you can't find stock photos and the price of an item? I start off the same way. Prada burgundy flared sleeve bomber jacket. Can't find anything. So I'm going to try thin bomber jacket. Still can't find anything. So I will try flared sleeve bomber jacket to see if I can find a jacket that looks similar to mine. I can't. What about dropping bomber? Still cannot find anything. But there is this really beautiful picture of Miranda Kerr. Let's go back to this. I found this jacket that's kind of similar and it is retailing for about $800. Quick little side note, when I saw this jacket in the store, I was a little skeptical. A Prada jacket for $55. I want to make sure it wasn't fake. So quick Google search, how to spot fake Prada, and specifically clothing. So this is just to show you guys, you can look up things while you're in stores to make sure and to get the peace of mind that it is real and authentic, because you do not want to be selling fake things because people will be angry. So back to finding stock images. Can't find it? Well, I think I'm going to have to just take pictures of it myself. Also, because I can't find how much the jacket actually retailed for, it's very important not to skip the step of seeing what's currently on the market, seeing how much people are listing it for, reverse searching to see how much similar jackets have sold for, so I can know how to list my item. So if you look at this jacket, it's about the same and it is $145. So type in the name of the clothing, mark it as pre-owned. When it comes to taking pictures, when you can't find stock photos, just make sure you get the front of the item, any detailing that shows off its uniqueness, and make sure you get a couple photos of the tag, especially showing the size of the item. For this specific jacket, it is extra large, but it could fit a small, which is why I'm going to add small in the header. And also in the description, make sure you address what condition this jacket is in. And I also type in the fit, which says it is an extra large, but it can fit anywhere between an extra small to an extra large. To price this item, I will reference the black bomber jacket we saw earlier. I'm thinking $225 is a good price, maybe even $350, because this is a in style, in season flared sleeve jacket. Realistically, I'll probably list it at $225 and go from there. A couple of pointers for taking photos. Ideally, it's best if you can have a white background, but if you can't, just make sure the background's not too busy and you're getting detailed shots from multiple angles and perspectives. For example, the front, the back, the soles, just to show every imperfection if there are any imperfections. So there are no unpleasant surprises for the buyers. General etiquette of selling online. Same as being a human. Be a good person, be kind, be honest. If there are stains, if there are tears, if it is something you've worn before, then just mark it as pre-owned. Being honest, being a good person, and being as clear and concise and detailed as you can be about the things that people would care about. So like if something's damaged, if there's pilling on a sweater, if there is, you know, a little stretch, a little stain, put it all in there. Thinking from the buyer's perspective, I will, you know, be very thorough with how everything is and list it all in the description as like the first line of the condition of what it's in, like I showed you guys earlier. And yeah, just being a good person. But that being said, sometimes buyers will try to find loopholes to return stuff that doesn't fit them, knowing full well that it was their responsibility to make sure this item would fit them, especially if you have a no return. If you do not accept returns for your items, always give people the benefit of the doubt. Respond with kindness. One time I sent a girl a flannel, a Rails flannel, and she was really upset because it was a lot more used than she had imagined. And I just responded apologizing, saying, you know, hey, I'm really sorry. If you want, I could credit you back $10, $15. That'll make you feel better. If not, you can return the item. Just like, you know, it's fine. If anything, just PayPal me back $5, $10 so that I could cover the dry cleaning expenses. So, you know, it's just owning up to things when you should, but also knowing when to stand up for yourself if someone is obviously trying to take advantage of the situation. So that's just very basic, simple etiquette. And the Google spreadsheet, the Google Docs, okay, the Google Doc or the Excel sheet of what I use. All right, I'm looking at the thing right now, so please excuse my distraction. So for this spreadsheet, I really nerded out over if-then formulas. So for example, eBay takes 13%, they take about 9-10% from themselves, and PayPal takes 3%. And because eBay is processed through PayPal, it's a combined of about 13%. If you sell something directly through eBay, and this is something I'll get into maybe in another video, you're not really supposed to do this, but sometimes if people offer you to take it offline, it means to take it directly through PayPal. PayPal only takes 3% of commission from your sell. So let's say something was $10. Everything on Excel will just deduct 13% of the commission from the $10. And if the buyer paid for the shipping, it'll just be included, and then it'll subtract everything so that it'll spit out my profit of, you know, I bought this item for this much, it sold for this much, but this much is going to go to eBay or PayPal or whatever platform I used to sell. This much is going to shipping. So what did I actually end up with? That was a really long-winded way of saying what I just said. So if you want to see it for yourself, if you want to use it, if you want to manipulate it, make it so that it's your own, feel free, go ahead. I've included it down below. And yeah, let's just talk really quickly about this whole process. I'm going to be completely honest. It could be really lucrative if you do it the right way, if you give it enough time, as with any business. If you go full-time, full-blown, like, I'm gonna do this, this is how I'm gonna finance myself, and this is my main source of income, you can totally do that. There's so many people out there, even on YouTube, who are doing that. I lost my train of thought. What am I saying? Okay, the reality of buying and reselling, you need to have a decent eye for what you know is in season and is in style and will sell. B, you need to do research to know how much an item is worth and if it is even worth buying to begin with. C, you need initial capital. And so all of this combined, yes, it is a great way to make money, but as with anything in life that, you know, will give you positive returns, it will take time, and it will take some, I don't think the learning curve is that steep, but it will take some adjusting. And to be completely honest, all of the things I bought in the $500 challenge, they haven't all sold yet, mainly because I have been traveling more so than usual, so I can't keep changing and adjusting the price. But yeah, it's just the reality of, you know, sometimes you think this item will sell for a lot, but it doesn't, and sometimes you don't think an item will sell for a lot, but it does. So yeah, I hope you guys benefited from my stream of conscious, as with most of my videos. If you guys have any questions, further questions, feel free to leave comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. I'll be happy to make more follow-up videos of what you guys would like to see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.